Hi, welcome to a Friday fun free stitch with me. Yes, that is my new Friday concept. Every Friday I decided it that I every Friday allow myself to pick whatever I would like to stitch on in my stitch with me video. And I can pick from all my cross stitch. I can start a new one. I can do stamped. I can do counted. I can do whatever I like. Because isn't that just nice sometimes that you just step outside your normal box and do something fun and yeah, maybe crazy. You never know. So I have chosen this one because I fell in love with it the minute I saw it on the web shop. I have just recently, I think it's actually my latest video, was unboxing this one. I am just all about cute fluff. I love cats, dogs, all cute animals. Yeah, babies. I love all things cute. So I decided on this one. So there's 3 cats, kittens, and strawberries. They're in the basket. Little tail sticking out there. There's so much cuteness in this one. So it is 11 count. It is a 41 by 50 centimeters size. 40 colors. Yeah. Full crosses. I got this from New Craft Day, and the brand is Mona Lisa. So I have decided to start with, I have started up here in the ear, and I am doing it in a frame. Also, when I'm not doing stitch with me, I am stitching in frame because I just like to stitch in frames. It's kind of easiest for me. I don't know. I feel like I stitch more neat when I do it in a frame, and sometimes my hand, I have sometimes struggle holding the fabric, and also I turn it around and frame for me. So here is my colors. Look at this bunch of beautiful colors. Oh man, so much beauty. So this is the pattern is kind of a little bit like Joy Sunday, except for the back stitching. So you can see here the chart here. The symbols are different on this paper chart than these here. So yeah, it is really just like Joy Sunday. And because I'm doing it on frame, all my symbols are covered. So I need to, do it. I need to check the chart. So I am stitching up here, and the color I'm using is that, I think it's a H. Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's the dark purple there. So let us see if we can find it. H. I'm blind. Yep, it is here. It is 3861. I did forget to mention, I showed this in that video, unboxing video. This was actually a sticker. So I don't know if you get that every time you buy a Mona Lisa. That's a sticker. So I could just stick it directly on this this thing I have made for my logbook. My word failed me right now. So I don't have to put tape on and everything. Just stick it right on. So another thumbs up for Mona Lisa. So I need very good light for this. I always need good light. So let's see if we can get my lamp to move a little bit closer. Let's go. So this is a voiceover. going to do, because I have kind of discovered that when I do a video where I do this voiceover, I actually got more done. I get more done by doing a voiceover afterwards. So I'm just going to stitch for about an hour, and then I afterwards will do a voiceover. I just feel for me that's just what works the best. So I hope you are all fine with that. I feel that this cross stitch is going to be very, very cute. There's a lot of details in it, and when you think about that it is 11 count, I actually think it's very good. So I am very, up until now, I know I'm just starting it, but anyway, I'm quite positive about that Mona Lisa. So I think maybe I will try and get another one at one point. So so what do you think about this new concept of mine, where I, every Friday, in my Stitch With Me, I stitch on whatever I feel like? I think it's an excellent idea because I get these cross stitches from different companies, and sometimes I feel that I really, really, really want to start this. And because maybe I get something that I really, really love, and it feels that I have to go through a lot of my cross stitch projects before I can think about starting something else. So I just decided that I want to do this, so that one day in a week I stitch on wherever I like, and it's not going to be in my rotation. I did think about putting this in my rotation because I still have a couple that I haven't started yet in my rotation, so I may put this in and take another one out. Let's see about that because it is a very cute one, and I just love it. This video is going to be about an hour, almost an hour, and I don't know if I have enough to talk about to cover a whole hour. So maybe there will be, breaks in between my talking where you just can see me stitch and hear the natural sounds of that stitching. Me personally, I really love that. So all right. So I've written something down I wanted to talk about. Let's start with the weather. The weather in Denmark has a little bit improved, I think. It is getting warmer. I have finally decided to put away my winter jackets because we are above 10 degrees now every day. We are averaging about, I think, 13, 14 degrees. Some days we have 20, and other days is a little bit lower. So maybe 15 is the average at the moment, and that is so nice. We did have some days in this week with a lot of sunshine, and since I'm going on a hike, I'm planning for a hike with my daughter in July. We are doing 4 days on the Danish pilgrimage, and we are bringing a tent each, and that means that we are probably going to have kind of a heavy backpack each. We are going to hike about 15 kilometers a day. So that means I need to get in a better shape. And I would say this winter has been good to me. I have put on some kilos. I think I have enjoyed myself way too much with nice food and snacks, and really, really not been exercising enough. The weather has been awful all winter. So that just was not appealing to me to go on a hike. And I know I should, and because it's good for my head and it's good for my body. Yeah, it's just good. But I finally got started on doing walks. So I have been walking every day for, I can't remember if it's 1 week, almost 2 weeks maybe. Yeah, I think I did it also last week. Yeah. So about 5 or to 10 kilometers, that's the length right now. I really want to get up to maybe 12, 13 kilometers in my training. Not more than that, because I don't want to, break anything. No, not break, but, I don't want to ruin anything. And so I think about 13 is going to be my maximum for training. So the days in Monday to Friday, I do it that way that my dog needs a walk around 11:30, just before noon. He hates to get up early, and he's not ready for a walk until that point. So I take him for a walk about 2 kilometers. And I have made myself ready. I have packed my backpack and put on some good shoes and put some water in. And that backpack is ready and waiting for me. So when I come back after those 2 kilometers, I put him back and give him a little treat. And then I grab my backpack and go for yeah, that's different. Sometimes 4 kilometers, sometimes 5, sometimes 6. It depends on the weather, I think, and my mood. But I do some extra kilometers every day. So that means I have at the moment an average of 13,000 steps a day, and that is good. Compared to what I have done the last, I don't know, 6 months or something. That's good. So yeah, this weekend we are also going hiking, my husband and I. We haven't decided where yet. We like to drive somewhere special in the weekend if the weather is okay, and go for a longer hike. That's the decision now. So before I started training for the hike, the pilgrimage hike, we just brought Albert and we just walked 4 or 5 kilometers, whatever he could. But now we are going to do what I do the Monday to Friday, and we take him out for a short walk, and then we put him back, and then I think tomorrow we are going to drive somewhere special, maybe a beautiful place, maybe a forest, or just a beautiful area where there is pathways, where there is routes, where you can maybe follow a sign or something, and maybe get 10 kilometers or something. That's the plan. And I'm bringing my backpack, putting a little bit of weight in, just to start getting trained for that also. Oh, I just got distracted. There was a swallow flying by. They arrived here a couple of days ago, the swallows, and we have a small lake. It's really just a water hole, but just, I don't know, 20 meters from here. So on our patio that faces that direction, they're flying over a lot. So that's just so... I love swallows. They're so beautiful, and they're very acrobatic. Is that a word? So these ones, we have different kinds of swallows here. We have some with a very short tail, and we have some with a very long tail. And they're both very beautiful. I think the one with the long tails, they're very beautiful. They have a little more colors in their heads, and so yeah, that was the bird talk for today. Yeah. It's just wonderful this springtime. There's so many birds arriving, and every time I go for a walk, there's so much bird chirping, and the flowers are blooming, and yeah, it's just so wonderful. And that's also giving me much more motivation to go on walking because it's so beautiful out there. So nice, and you don't have to dress up like you were in Arctic something. So it's very nice. So yeah, the weather forecast I feel is still very unpredictable. We did find an app that is a little bit more predictable than the other ones. So we are using that, and it says that tomorrow and the weekend is going to be 20 degrees, not much wind. So I feel that there's a chance we can get a very, very nice and long hike in beautiful weather and bring food and drinks and take breaks somewhere beautiful. Yeah. So this hiking is exceptionally good for my head. I can really feel improvement in my head, my stability. Yesterday, I didn't go for a walk, just Albert, not more than that. And actually, later that day, I felt stressed, and I got to think that I think it has been a week since the last time I got that stress, anxiety attack, or whatever you want to call it. Sometimes my head gets more stressed, and during this winter, before I started to walk every day, I actually had that stress every day. That's something to think about. And deep down, I know, I knew it, that hiking was very good for me and I needed to do it some more. But as I said, when the weather is so bad, it has been the whole winter, it's just not very appealing to me. But I have realized that I need to do it anyway. So when the winter comes back, autumn, winter comes back with the bad weather and everything, I still need to get some walks in. I I don't know how, but I really need to do it because it's so good for my head. So I think one stress thing in a whole week, that's a big improvement for me. So I feel that this hiking is making me stronger and is making me more in balance. So I really need to continue doing it. Yeah. Okay, so plans for weekend. Yeah. As I said, we are going somewhere beautiful tomorrow. I don't think we have any other plans than that. Oh, I actually don't think so. My husband is not working this weekend, so yeah, let's see what we come up with. Today we are going to. I'm going to pick him up at work in around 5 o'clock this afternoon, and we're going to town. There's a May market in town, and that means that there is a sale in a lot of the stores downtown. And I'm not sure completely, but sometimes I think last year we went and there was some live music and yeah. So we're going to town. I I don't think there's anything we particularly want, but sometimes it's just nice to just him and I go downtown and maybe get a cup of coffee at a cafe and just window shopping, and yeah, it's nice. So yeah. don't get a shock. I'm starting talking again. Yeah, so I noticed the other day that I am getting closer to 1,000 subscribers. And of course, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love that there's somebody out there that likes to watch my videos. And I have been thinking a couple of days now because I feel that I should celebrate. And maybe, I have been thinking about how. And of course, the most normal way to celebrate when you have a YouTube channel is by having a giveaway. And I think I'm going to do that. It's not going to be now. It's not going to be the second I hit 1,000, but some point this, whenever, summer maybe, I'm going to have a giveaway. And I have been thinking about how I'm going to do it because I had tried different shipping companies to find out the prices, because the majority of you guys are from either United States, Canada, UK, so Australia maybe, I don't know. And that is quite expensive when you live in Denmark. If it was Europe, it's not that expensive. But from outside Europe, it's pretty expensive. And we're talking about $50-$60 just for shipping something. So I was thinking about a gift certificate for example, Etsy, or I could just say some amount that you can pick something for, something, a counted cross stitch that you can get, you can receive by email, your own choice. I thought about that. So maybe 2 winners or something, each get a certain amount to pick something. I think I'm going to do it like that. I was thinking about, because I do have a lot of products, a lot of cross-stitch kits, could pick one of those and ship that. But yeah, it is very expensive, so I don't feel like I have the money for that, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to go for the other one. I was also thinking about to celebrate, to do a event. So I have also been thinking about that. And I have been thinking about something with 1,000. So I Googled something with 1,000. And there came up some suggestion. It could be the letter K, which is kilos. Often when you hear somebody talk about number of subscribers or numbers of views, they say 2K or, So that could be a letter K, some cross stitch with letter K. Or it could be letter M, which is the Roman, I think, number for 1,000. It could also be something with grand, because you say sometimes in, US maybe, I don't know if England also says it, but it costs $2,000, and that means 2,000. So grand, and you can use the word grand if you when you choose a cross stitch, the word grand. It could be grand old house or grandma, something with the word grand in. It also could be bag. Yeah, I really Googled because it says something with Cockney and East End. They call it a bag 1,000. So if you get 4,000 of something, they say a set. I don't know if it's from old days or something, but 4 bags, that could be 4,000. So something with bag could also be. And of course, there's the word millennium. That is millennium, that's 1,000 years. So yeah, millennium, that could also be a possibility to get some kind of a cross stitch with the word millennium or just the meaning of millennium. Yeah, I think there's some possibilities there for having an event with thousands. Yeah, that could be fun. I don't know when, because July will be Christmas in July. So I don't know when the event will be. I feel like August, maybe. August or September, yeah. And I will announce it early on so that everybody has time to, get the projects they want, or maybe, yeah, buy if you want to buy something. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do it, but it's just I'm that's just throwing around thoughts. And let me know if you have any ideas or if you like that idea. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about Stitch Mania. I'm very curious to know how you are doing out there with Stitch Mania. There will be a flush tube, a kind of midterm cross stitch, halfway flush tube next Wednesday. So in 5 days from now. And I succeeded with my Freddie. I have done 5 days with him. And so I switched over to the Bedelia bunny. That was my next, that was my A in the word mania. And kind of it's going good. But yesterday I just got fed up with the bunny. I'm sorry to say, but I just did. It has nothing to do with the bunny itself, because I actually like the, I actually really like the pattern. But it's something with the fabric in my frame. I chose a fabric, and I'm quite annoyed that I did, but I chose a fabric that is quite small. So it's just, it only just can fit the pattern. So that means I haven't got the free space in the sides to put in a frame. So when I need to stitch something way down or way to one of the sides, I'm in trouble, because I cannot use my, I cannot get to those stitches because they are covered by the frame. So yesterday I just, oh man, I'm just annoyed, because then I have to stitch in hand to get to those areas. And I really don't stitch the same when I stitch in hand as when I am doing it in the frame. So, but I have been thinking about it, and I think that it is okay, because I have done the bunny in completely with the frame, in the frame. So those stitches in the bunny is similar. So now I'm moving over to the flowers around the bunny, and if I stitch all of that in hand, I don't think we'll notice it, because it's a kind of far away from the bunny, so it's not just next to it. So I don't think it will be noticeable. So I think that is my approach. So yesterday I did not get the stitches in that I had planned. I planned on 300 stitches every day to kind of get Bedelia done in May. I had a goal for Freddie, and I had the goal for Bedelia Bunny, and the other projects I chose, I'm not sure that I chose a goal for those. So I may steal a day from one of those to kind of get Bedelia done, because I really want to finish her. I actually want to get her out of the way. But that's between us. Yeah. So I think today, after this, I will, or tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe I continue my strawberry cats here. Yeah, that's the word. That's the name for it. I have been wanting an easy name for these cuties I'm stitching on right now. Strawberry cats, of course. I have had flower cats and flower bunny, and this is strawberry cats. Yeah, so I think maybe I will allow myself to stitch these strawberry kitties for today, and then I pick up Bedelia again tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Yeah, sometimes you just run into stuff when you're doing a project. That's just how it is. Oh yeah. So I have been thinking about I saw yesterday there was a sale at Heaven and Earth. I don't know if this is still on today, but yesterday there was a sale, 50% off. I was tempted. Oh yes, I was tempted. I haven't bought any, but I am tempted. There is an Amy Stewart that I really love. It is a QS, which means a quick stitch. I don't know why it's a quick stitch because it is very big. I think it's because it's a max color. So I have learned that max color means there are over 200 colors. And that quick stitch is a max color, so I don't know if that would be too much of a challenge for me. Sometimes, no, not sometimes. I somehow think that when it says max color, it means a lot of confetti. I don't know because I haven't tried any max colors, but I kind of think it could be a max color could mean a lot of confetti. So I don't think that's for me. But I really love that image. So if I wanted it, I could just buy a normal regular chart and just kind of crop it myself. So that could be how I'm going to do it. So yeah, maybe I buy it today. I don't know. It's just so pretty with all the colors. She has some very pretty ones, Amy Stewart. Yeah, so new things for me is there's something new happened. Yeah, my husband and I actually started diamond painting again. My husband wanted to get back into it, and so I said, okay, so let me join you with that, so we can do it together. It's a nice thing to have that together. So I have pulled out my two old from Diamond Art Club. If you're not familiar with diamond painting at all, it's kind of a cross-stitch chart. You just use small diamonds instead of thread. So you kind of, a little bit maybe like paint by numbers. It's just diamonds you paint with instead. So Diamond Art Club is a very expensive company, but they are high quality. And back when I was doing a lot of diamond painting, I slowly moved towards buying diamond paintings from them because they are very good quality, and I just enjoyed diamond painting much more when I had projects from that company. And there's a couple of more, but I had two diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club, and the one is London, and the other one is Venice Still Life, and they are huge. One is London is almost 1 meter wide and 70 centimeters high. Venice Still Life, that is 103 centimeters wide and 70 centimeters high. That kind of really, I think I had struggled with the size, as I also do in cross stitch. It's very overwhelming. Right now, I have them on my big desk in my craft room, and when we diamond paint, we do it each. We sit side by side, and I maybe do the Venice, and my husband maybe also do Venice, or he does the London. Yeah. It's not much that I do that diamond painting anymore, and I don't think I will do much. But sometimes it's fun to try something else, and I also very much enjoy to do stuff with my husband. He doesn't do much crafting wise. He tried cross stitching, but he got annoyed with the thread, and sometimes he struggled with seeing the stitches. I bought him a magnifier, but I don't know. I think he just got a little bit lost in it. So, but this diamond painting, it's easier for him. He has a light pad, so the symbols can really be lightened up. So it makes it easier for him. He's not fond of square diamonds. That's just the only thing. He prefers the round ones, and those two I got was square. Oh, yeah. So yeah, for the first time in, I don't know, 4 months or something, there's actually a video over at my diamond painting channel, Diamond Painting Madness. I don't know, I could have sworn that I would never do a diamond painting video again, but I actually did. I just thought to myself, yeah, we are sitting here, we are doing diamond painting, so why not just record a little bit and put it up? So I did. Yeah. You're welcome to check my, if you do diamond painting also. I think some are doing both, and they are kind of related. They're like cousins or something. So yeah, you can check it out if you want. Diamond Painting Madness. Yeah. I had a channel for a long time and very not consistent, and I kind of stopped doing diamond painting, and I have been all over the place with that one. So, but I'm happy that I didn't close it down, because sometimes you just need a break from stuff, and maybe you return a little bit and take a new break and return a little bit. It's not going to happen with this cross-stitch channel, because this cross-stitch channel is, I have learned so much from my diamond painting channel, where I really killed my own mojo by demanding too much of myself. I think I struggled at the time. I needed to figure out, how much can I do? What can I do? How much can my head take? And I made a lot of mistakes, and I really learned from it. So I know that I have to be aware of my limitations, and that is what I'm using on this channel, and not get too, I don't know, just don't take, I haven't got the English word for it, the mouth full, too full with stuff. And because I have this bipolar, and sometimes if I have a upswing, I kind of think I can do everything. And I have learned through the years I had that diamond painting channel, and also just life taught me that I am not allowed to make decisions on the days where I have an upswing, and I'm not allowed to have to make any decisions when I am down, because it very much affects my mood. So when I'm up, I think I can do the world, and I go mad in stuff, and I promise things I cannot keep, and and when I'm down, I think everything is shit, and I'm not good at anything. So I actually made the rule for myself that I would not do a video, talk in the video when I am completely down, because that is not pretty to listen to. I am very, a lot of, self-hatreds, is that a word? Yeah, no. When you talk very bad about yourself and you don't have any confidence whatsoever. It is not me, it is my mind that is playing a trick on me. So, and that is why the hiking also comes in. That's a good thing, because it really stabilizes me. So more than any drug really can do. So yeah. That's very good. So yeah, diamond painting is a little bit in my life again. I'm going to make a little bit room for it, but it's not going to affect my cross-stitch channel at all. No. I'm trying to convince my husband to do a video for my channel, my diamond painting channel, so I don't have to. But I don't think he wants to. He just likes to relax with diamond painting, and that's fine. I would wish he would get into cross stitch a little bit more, but he just gets annoyed. So, and that is not the point of cross stitch. You're meant to relax, have fun, and so if you're sitting and getting annoyed, that's not good. Yeah, by the way, this strawberry kitties, I decided to use 3 strands. I have been doing some projects with 2 strands, and although I sometimes feel it's good, I just feel that sometimes when you're doing the darker colors, it doesn't look that good. My green lady is, I don't know, I am all over the place with the green lady, and I have done something I regret with her. A little bit annoyed by it because I had to persuade myself to continue it after I spilled cola on her, and I have done it, and I have stitched a lot, and I just feel that I should have gone with 3 strands. It covers it up better, and when I put her in a frame, and like I do with my kitties here, it does not get too bulky because I stretch it when I stitch. So, and it really looks fine with 3 strands. So yeah, I'm sad that I didn't do that with my green lady because she's a beauty. I think it's going to be very beautiful. So it's a little bit, too bad that I didn't do it. But yeah, you learn all the time. So, but I'm doing these kitties in a frame. Absolutely. So I haven't told you about the wedding. Last weekend, Saturday, my eldest daughter got married, and we were invited to the wedding. My youngest daughter was also invited. There was not the children was not invited, so my other grandchildren was not coming along. So it was my husband and my youngest daughter and me. We drove over there, and it's about. We live in the south of Denmark, and the wedding was at I think 100 kilometers from Copenhagen or something. So we had about an hour and a half of driving there. It was, they got married on the city hall. So we made it there in time, and they had 3 children in total. There's Astrid. She is from, I think she is born in, I think she's 9 years old now. And 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, they got Alberte. And this year in January, they got little Malte, which is a boy. So they have 2 girls and a boy. And when we arrived to the city hall, there was Astrid standing, and she was the first one I saw. I almost got a shock because it's been a long time since I saw her, and man, she's grown. What a big girl. So beautiful. Long hair, and beautiful dress, and she was holding flowers. She was meant to be bridesmaid almost, I think. And a little bit later on, there was her younger sister Alberta showed up. Also very cute. She wore a tiara. So she was like a little princess. Oh man, she's cute. And yeah, Malte was not coming, not at City Hall. He came later on at the party. So yeah, so we were standing there. I think we were about 35 people or something. And there was also some of her colleagues. She's a midwife, so there were some of her colleagues there. And then the couple arrived, and my daughter was wearing a kind of a dusty green dress, and her hair was put up in kind of a bun in the back of her neck. There was flowers, and she was wearing a pearl necklace and white shoes, kind of high heels, and a beautiful bouquet of flowers in her hand. Michael, her husband-to-be, was wearing some nice pants and a shirt. And then we all went upstairs, two stores upstairs, steps, because the elevator was, it would have taken forever because it couldn't hold much people. So yeah, 35 or 40 people just march up the stairs. Then we stood there and heard the mayor talk to the couple, and they got married. I kind of got a little bit emotional there. It was such a, I don't know, it's just beautiful. I think the wedding is also always something that brings out tears, I think. It's such a beautiful thing. They have known each other for a lot of years, and they decided to get married, and yeah, it's just nice. From the most was from his side of the family, and his parents and step-parents and sisters and cousins, and from my daughter. Our family is not very big. So, yeah. Then it was over, and we all drove to a, I'm not sure what that is called. It's not they rented a place where they could have the party. There was a kitchen, so there could be cooked food. There was a buffet. They made a very beautiful, lovely buffet, very, very good. When we arrived there, the bride and groom was not arrived yet, so I think we spent almost an hour there, and there were snacks and a welcome drink, some sparkly wine, very, very nice. And they have made a board, and it was very, I think it was a very, very fun idea. So my daughter is very good at drawing. So she has drawn a tree on a canvas, painted it, and there was a tree, and in the middle there was a heart and the date, today's date, the wedding date, and the initials were also there. So what we were meant to do, all the guests, was to make our fingerprint with a little finger painting. They were all in kind of a green and turquoise tones, more minty green tones. So we should make our print with that, make it dry, and then put our names on there, write our names on there. So by the end, when everybody has done that, there was a tree full of fingerprints and names of all the guests. Excellent idea. I really, really loved that. So the only thing was that it took some time to get the paint to dry, and some has been impatient. I'm not saying who. could be me, and written on the a little bit wet paint, which causes the pen to not work. So, yeah, steps had to be taken to find new pens. I admitted it to them. Yes, I admitted it. So it's not like I just kept quiet. I said, I'm sorry, it's me. I got impatient, so I tried to write my name before it was completely dry. Oh man. But yeah, it worked out. We got new pens so everybody could write their names. Then my daughter and her husband arrived in a Mustang car, a beautiful light blue Mustang, and the roof was down at first, they said. But because the weather kind of got a little bit colder and started to rain a little bit, so they put the roof up again. So, but it was a very old Mustang, some kind of classic car. It was so amazing car, really. So they arrived, and we all went into the big room, very big room, where there was set up tables for all the guests, and there was a buffet, and it was so beautiful, decorated the room. There were balloons and very tasteful color combinations with all the decorations and flowers, and it was so beautiful. Yeah, it was a very beautiful day, and it all went so well. So yeah, my daughter is married now. So got a little bit done here. Finished the ear almost. I think there's something up here also. Yeah, and a little bit at the top of the head. So that is very, very nice indeed. Yep. If you love this kind of video with Stitch With Me video, I will put a link up here where to my playlist where there's a lot of videos with these Stitch With Me videos. So yeah, you can go and watch and have a lot of fun with with that. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and thank you for joining me today. Let me know in the comment what you if you stitch along with me, what you were stitching on. I'm always interested in that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and subscribing and liking and everything. And I wish you a wonderful weekend. I will speak to you in the next video. Take care. Happy stitching. Bye bye.